Hi guys, Kelsey here. I'm taking you through your core flow today. So we're going to start seated, soles of the feet flat on the mat. And we're going to bring our hands behind our thighs. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the chest up to the sky. And then exhale, round through the back, really tuck your tailbone under. And again, big inhale, pull the shoulders down away from those ears. And exhaling to round it through. Good, and again, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Gorgeous, sitting up nice and tall for me now. We'll bring the hands behind us, fingertips pointing forward, and take your feet nice and wide, about mat distance apart. We're going to drop both knees over to the right, really think about twisting through the body, press that left hip forward. And then we'll slowly windscreen wiper them over to the other side. Again, this time pressing that right hip forward. Good, let's just do one more each way. Think about keeping your chest, your shoulders facing straight forward as you drop the knees, helping you deepen that twist. Good, last one. Good, then we're going to sit ourselves up again, make sure feet are hip distance apart, and make sure you've got enough space behind you to come down onto your back. Arms reach out, we inhale. Exhale, draw your belly button in, tuck your tailbone under as you round back. We get halfway back, inhale, hold. And then exhale, slowly roll it all the way back up. Again, inhale. Exhale to round it back, keeping those shoulders away from the ears. And then again, exhaling to roll it back up. Gorgeous, carrying on like that for me. Now you control your intensity here. The further back you go, the more challenging it's going to be for your core to pull you all the way back up. So if you want a little bit more, you might take yourself further back. A little less, you might make it smaller. If you want even more, maybe you extend the legs out in front of you, and we do the same thing with those legs out straight. Really thinking about anchoring down into the back of the legs. And if you've still got those legs bent, we're anchoring down into the feet here instead. Good, keeping it slow. The more tired we get here, the more we're going to want to speed this up. Find that slowness, making sure you're holding for that full inhale every single time you're in that round back position. Let's go for 3 more here. Trying not to hold the breath. Really articulating through that spine. Find that tuck of the tailbone. It's going to help us to engage our core from the get-go. But it's also helping to inform the rest of the spine about where it needs to get to as we round ourselves back. Good, this is your last one. When we find that round back position, we hold. Big inhale, exhale, twist to the right, inhale to center, exhale, twist to the left, inhale, center. Again, exhale, twisting to the right, inhale, back to center, exhale, we twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. You got it. Carrying on like that. If we want a little bit more, maybe we're adding in the lift of the leg. So whichever direction you're twisting towards, lifting that leg to a tabletop position, really drawing the knee into the chest. Gorgeous, guys. Keeping those shoulders down and twisting through the center of the spine rather than just moving the arms by themselves here. It's going to help us wake up those obliques even more. So we're getting to work them as hard as possible. Good. Keeping that round back shape, so try not to sit yourself up as you twist. You're almost there. Awesome. Holding in that round back position. Big inhale. Exhale with control, rolling all the way down onto your back. When you get there, you can reach the arms up and overhead, reaching those legs away if they're not there already. Feeling that nice release across the front of the body, across that core. Good. Taking a big inhale. And a big exhale. Good, then when we're ready, arms come down by our sides, palms flat on the mat. We bend the legs so our feet are flat on the floor, knees are pointing up to the sky, and then you can bring your hands behind your head. Right leg extends up to the sky. We flex the foot, sweep the right leg forward, point the toes, sweep it back up to the sky. Again, we flex, we sweep it forward, we point, we sweep the leg up. Gorgeous. Carrying on like that for me. Trying not to actually touch the mat with that right leg, just stopping as it hovers a few inches away from the mat. as we start to challenge our lower core. Anchoring down into that left foot here. And maybe you're comfortable here, or if you'd like a little bit more, we'll lift the left leg to tabletop. And we do the same thing here, just holding that left leg in tabletop as that right leg sweeps down and up. So that's going to take away a little bit of the stability that we had, which is going to force our core to have to fire up even more as we move. And I want you to make sure you're not arching into the back here. So we're only dropping the leg as low as we can without pushing the chest up towards the ceiling. And if you want even more, the next time your leg sweeps forward, we lift the head and shoulders, look towards the legs, and lower the head and shoulders down as that right leg sweeps up. Again, lift as we lower, and lower as we lift. So now getting that upper core even more involved. Of course, you don't have to add these layers if you don't want to. I want you to pick whichever option feels best for you today. Next time right leg drops, we extend left leg up to the sky, reach and hold on to the back of the left leg, lift the head and shoulders, and we swap the legs. We swap and swap. So coming into your scissors. Good. If you need to lower the head and shoulders down here, you can. If we want more, maybe we reach the arms forward. So letting go of those legs. Almost there. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Really nice. Relaxing it down. Hug the knees into the chest. Maybe we take a little rock from side to side. Maybe we draw some circles with the knees, whatever feels good for a moment here. Beautiful, beautiful work,
And when you're
guys.
ready, let's bring your legs back to a tabletop position. Arms can open out slightly. We inhale, drop the legs over to your right hand side. Keep the left shoulder blade glued down. Exhale, lift them up. Inhale, drop them over to the left. And exhale to bring them back up. You got it. Carrying on like that for me. Making sure we keep the shoulder blades glued down. That's going to help us deepen the twist through the spine, challenging our obliques, the sides of the waist, as much as possible. Good. Really anchoring into those arms here. Good. And squeezing those knees together, trying not to let one press further forward than the other. If you want an extra challenge, maybe we're extending the legs straight up to the sky, and you're just going to do the same thing, but with those legs nice and straight. It's going to increase the heaviness of the legs, or at least the heaviness in the way they feel for those obliques. So we're challenging the strength of those obliques even more. Now, the lower you drop those legs, the more challenging it's going to be for those obliques to pull them all the way up. But I only want you to drop them as low as you can without letting those shoulder blades peel up here. Good. Let's do one more each way. And last one. Good. We pull the legs up. Bend your knees into your chest again. Take a second. Take a little breather, maybe drawing those little circles with the legs. Good. Big inhales here. Big exhales. Okay, then we're going to do the second side of our core work from earlier. So feet down on the mat, hands behind the head. Left leg extends up towards the sky this time. And we flex the left foot. Sweep the leg forward. Point the toes. Sweep the leg up to the sky. Again, flex. Lower. Point. And lift. You got it. Energy through that left leg. Really reaching the leg away as much as we can. Good. And again, maybe you're comfortable here. Or if we'd like that little bit more, we might be lifting the right leg to that tabletop position and holding it in tabletop as that left leg moves. Thinking about the shape through the spine, gluing the back of your rib cage down onto your mat. Go really strong, guys, you got it. If you want even more here, the next time you sweep that leg forward, maybe we're adding that ab curl. So the leg sweeps forward, we lift the head and shoulders, point the toes, lower your head and shoulders down as the leg sweeps up. Think about trying to get your shoulder blades off of the mat as you lift. So good, guys, you're almost there. Good, use that breath to help. Strong. The next time that leg drops, we hold the leg dropped. Left leg extends up to the sky, grab onto the back of the leg. Let's swap those legs. Swap and swap. Exhale Exhale. You've also got the option here to reach those arms forward again if you want to. Good. Use that breath. Swap and swap. Strong. Relax those shoulders. And relax. Beautiful work, guys. Taking a second again. Maybe rocking from side to side, hugging those knees into the chest. When you're ready, you can use your legs to rock yourself all the way up to a seated position. We're going to find an all fours position now. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, spine is nice and long. Tucking your toes under, we inhale through the nose. As you exhale, hover your knees an inch or two off of your mat. Inhale to lower them back down. Exhale, we hover the knees off. Inhale, we lower them back down. Good. Keeping the movement small, keeping the spine nice and long here. Now, if you'd like a little bit more, you're going to add in a pelvic tuck. So you'll hover the knees off. You're then going to tuck your tailbone between your legs. So think about the opposite of arching through the back. Lengthen through the spine, then lower the knees down. Again, you'll lift. Tuck the tailbone under. Lengthen through the spine. Lower the knees back down. Carrying on like that for me, making sure you're breathing. Really, really easy to hold the breath here. Soft bend in those elbows so we're not locking into the back of the arms. Holding those knees lifted. Big inhales. Big exhales. Finishing strong. Again, big inhale. And exhale, dropping those knees down. Sit the bum back on the heels. Reach the arms forward. Let's find that very well-deserved child's pose. Good. Holding it here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Feeling the heat you've generated in your body today. Let's walk the hands off to the right-hand side of your mat. Press your hips to your left. Feel that release through the left side of the body, the left back. And then we'll walk our hands over to the left-hand side, pressing your hips over to the right. Shoulders away from the ears. And then walking your hands back into center when you're ready. And we can slowly sit ourselves up. Good. Let's find a comfortable seated position. Maybe we sit cross-legged, maybe the legs are extended out in front. Once we're here, we're going to inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, find a little side bend over to the right. Feel that nice release through the side of the body. And other way. Big inhale. Exhale. Okay, sitting yourself all the way up. Give me one more big inhale. Reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands together. Pull them down into your chest. And give yourself a massive round of applause.
Hi guys, we hope you enjoyed today's workout. We just wanted to take a moment to chat with you about our spanning mats and weights that you might have seen us use in our videos.
The team over at STAKT have very kindly partnered up with us to bring you a fabulous discount that you can use to purchase the mats and weights that you've seen in the video today. All you need to do is enter Flow and Flex 15 at checkout, or alternatively, we've linked it all in the description box down below in case you need to refer back to that.
So we use the STAKT Mat Pro, so it's got an extra grippy surface, but all of the STAKT Mats fold, which make them great for transporting, but also you can have extra padding under your hands or your knees if you need it, and it also can help you be a little bit more creative with your exercises as well.
And we also use the amazing stackable weights. They come apart into 3 sections, each weighing about 2 pounds or the equivalent of a kilo, which means you can add 1, 2 or 3 sections together to get your desired weight for the workout that you're doing today.
We hope you get to enjoy them as much as we do, and we'll see you in the next video.